weekend for getting outside, whether it's for Remembrance on Memorial Day. I know a lot of folks going to be getting up to Bottle Rock and Napa. Good news for your weekend plans is outdoor activities getting the good go for getting outside and enjoying. Now, I promised you there would be a little bit of low grade this morning, and you can see that from the East Bay Hills right here. A blanket of cloud cover that swept in overnight last night, sitting aloft right across the Bay Area until you get to the immediate coastline where you are running into fog. What a strong wind pushing in that cooler air yesterday. And that was something that we saw for a lot of the Bay, but especially near the coast and the Bay Shore. We'll still tap into some breezy conditions at times today, especially towards the second half of the day. So don't be surprised when winds do pick up a little bit for the tail end of the day. Low pressure area brushing right past us. This is just the first in a series of lows that will continue to keep things cool, not just through your Memorial Day weekend, but well into midweek next week. So nothing too major or hot ahead of us. We do in fact have yet another low pressure that'll dive in late Sunday night into Monday morning that could result in a couple of sprinkles up in the Sierra. You see that green showing up right here. Nothing too terribly measurable, but don't be surprised if you're spending a weekend in the Sierra and come Monday morning as you're waking up for Memorial Day, you do have some light showers up there. Most of us, especially in the Bay Area, are set to just remain dry and moderated on through the rest of this week's forecast and into the early next week. 60s for your highs in the city today. We got the 50s at the coast and some pretty persistent gray, especially along the San Mateo coastline. 50s to 60s along the Bay Shore on the peninsula, whereas 60s to 70s for the rest of us. Definitely cooler even yet as compared to yesterday. San Jose at 68 today, while Livermore down to 75. Dublin and Pleasanton only 60s for you. These are well below average temperatures for some of our inland areas, considering it is Memorial Day weekend. Fairfield and Pittsburgh down at 76 degrees, while Vallejo at 71. Napa, you'll be hanging out in the low 70s for Bottle Rock. Now, looking ahead tomorrow and Sunday, temperatures do lift a couple of degrees, and we should see winds relaxing just a little bit. Good news for Bottle Rock. Good news for your weekend plans in general. Monday for Memorial Day, we cool things back down a little bit. Start with a little bit of cloud cover, maybe a morning sprinkle up north, up in the Redwoods, as well as up in the Sierra. Next week is trending moderated through Tuesday and Wednesday before we warm up at the tail end of next week.